Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Lynch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Missouri wants to go fast. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it up to 30. Turning it on. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? He can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Field, it's Hebert. That's caught, it's Hayes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Horned Frogs look to do some damage in the red zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Mitchell. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, but I've got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Grove. Away from home. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the draw. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Back to throw, it's Hebert. Works the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Across the 25, he's got room. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frog.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Ready. Takes the handoff. It's Grove. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Off play action on first down. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Okay, break. Takes it from the gun on third down. It's complete to the left. Here we go. The choke plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
The one thing you know you're going to get with this guy is yards after contact. He makes people miss. He can break tackles, wears defenses down, and he's doing it right now. After that last carry, the offense now set up beautifully close to the goal line.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ready. Banner. Quarterback making adjustments. To the line. To the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, again, looking for room. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Third and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And he's made 1 already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he's coming out of the end zone. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half there.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Grove. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier throwing pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They just keep firing. Fires left. It's caught downfield. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Grove. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Missouri wants to go fast. Got it. Offense changing the play. Okay, break. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Completes it in the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Ready. Looking to fire. Why not trying to get it in? He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Missouri! They take the lead with the 6. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Cal is currently up big talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up by 24 over Arizona. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Fires to the middle. He's picked off and he's thrown it down.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff. They're reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
A little screen to the running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. Here we go. This offense is trying to do something, trying to get some momentum, right back on the ball, running the no-huddle.
Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. 1st and goal for the offense.
Four base. Okay, ready? Flag.
Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tiger. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that second receiving touchdown of the ball game? Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Hebert. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, ball's incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver. It might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Big fullback's got it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And it's the throwback fullback picking up the first down. Great effort on fourth, surging ahead to keep his offense on the field.
He wants to change this route. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Run the gun. Running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Change now on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Punga. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, his head is spinning. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. They're going to run it. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here laid now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Cookie.
Back to pass, it's Punga. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Hey, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Snagged in the middle, it's Hayes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
White 18, Rocky Swift.
Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the right. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Check, check. Blue 27, pass.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Dumps it to the back. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
And it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. California is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up by 38 over Arizona. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. He leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
To the air, it's Punga. Finds his tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Missouri wants to go fast. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Missouri trying to run out this clock. Fires to the inside. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Run in the red zone. It's Singleton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has got